Chris?
Yes, this is Chris.
Hey, Chris. This is Ray and Nard from BearPodcast. How you doing?
Hey there.
I'm good. How are you all?
Just fine.
Just fine.
We are live on the air.
We're live on the air. We just finished talking to Chuck and Tony, and we talked about their titles and their story and where they're from and stuff like that. So we're now chatting with you, and it's good to have you in the show, Chris.
Well, thank you very much. It's very nice to be here. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And Chris is the organizer of Mr. New York State Cub and Bear.
That's correct.
And according to Tony, you're very cute.
I guess so. People say that. Thank you. It's a compliment.
Well, you're welcome. So tell us a little bit about the title and what made you start it and what's the purpose of it.
Okay. All right. Well, Mr. New York State Bear and Cub was started in April. Well, actually, before that, we promoted starting in end of December, beginning of January. Why we decided to do that is I run the local bear group in Binghamton, New York, the Bears of Binghamton, and we are also in conjunction with the Albany Bears and the Rochester Bears and the Buffalo Bears, and we had all talked about there are other states with bear competitions and actually other countries with bear competitions, but New York State hadn't been represented. And we decided to pull our resources together, and I was the one that was told to go ahead and buy the license, and I did through New York State, and we did a contest, and we have 2 new representatives here for New York State.
Well, that sounds like a pretty good adventure there.
Yes, it was a very good adventure. It was a very tough adventure, but it was very good adventure.
Oh, I'm sure.
The outcome was very good.
Yeah. Well, I know Chuck and Tony were saying that 6 cubs competing, and then I think Tony said he competed against 4 bears. I mean, that's pretty good turnout for a brand new title like that.
Yeah, we were very nervous at first because I went out from the end of December all the way up until April, promoting the contest throughout different bear bars and different events that were happening, and we were very nervous because we didn't have a lot of people signing up for it, because people are very leery about titles like that. They think the whole what do I got to do, how much time is involved, and it is a lot of time involved because these guys have been wonderful. They've been doing a great job. I've been throwing events and weekends and weeks at them. You need to be here, you need to be there, and they've been doing a great job.
Yeah.
So it's not an easy job.
No,
not at all.
Well, Tony and Chuck both sound like they're having a great time with it. So
they are having a great time. This is actually their first time ever in P-Town for Bear Week, so it was a great experience for that. And and they've had a really good reception so far. Walking down the streets with their sashes on.
With their sash.
Yeah.
See, man, I told you I need a sash.
Ray, we need a sash.
Thank you. We all want sashes in life, It makes us feel important. There have been, and I'm not going to lie, there have been a little bit of negativity,
It's
throughout the bear community, unfortunately, sash queens, whatever. But you know what? These guys are just representing, our people and having a good time and just saying, it's okay to be who you are. Be a bear, be a cub, and be proud of it.
That's true. Yeah.
Well, that's good. So is this going to lead up to going to other competitions, or is it just for the state right now? Or
well, right now it's just focused on New York State. Hopefully, I've been talking to other people within other states, Connecticut, New Jersey, and such. They're going to follow suit. Unfortunately, right now, we used to have international bear competition in California, but unfortunately, due to circumstances, the California Bears have retired that competition.
Mm-hmm.
Excuse me.
Yeah.
But we are looking into moving that somewhere else and possibly getting the opportunity to have that international bear competition.
Wow.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
You can come do it at Bear Watch. We'll have it down there.
Exactly. I would love to come down to Bear Watch. I haven't been.
Yeah, it's going to Galveston is good. Mm-hmm.
Oh, well, you should come.
Yes.
I would love to.
What title was it? Sharam that won the title in Madrid?
In Madrid? No. In where was he? Barcelona. I think he was in. Oh no, I think it was Turkey. It was in Turkey, but he.
Oh
he
yeah,
won.
that's right.
Yeah.
A friend of ours won Mr. International Turkey.
Yeah, something like that.
Oh really?
But he was just visiting there, and all of a sudden he became a winner for some reason.
He won the contest. So.
He won the contest.
And then all of a sudden he won the contest.
Yeah. Well, I think they, they were going around and judging people from who are in the bar, and that's where he got the title, and he was given a hat or something. But it was really fun. I mean, of course, that's in Turkey, and I don't know how they run their bear runs there.
Yeah, so I think it's a little bit different. Right. But it sounded like y'all had 6 different categories to.
We did. We had we did. It was interesting. I based it off. I didn't know really what I was going to base it off, and I went around to different websites because there are other titles, like Mr. Leather and stuff like that. So I took some ideas and we did a meet and greet where they had to. They didn't know who the judges were, and they had to go around on a Friday evening and be judged on how well they socialized with. With the general population, and they got judged on that. And then Saturday, they got judged on personal interview, which were the judges sat them in front of themselves and did a bunch of questions. And then Saturday afternoon, they were judged in bathing suit. You got to have that one princess category.
Oh yeah,
that's
right. Of course.
You got to have that one. You got to have that one princess, and they were judged in a bathing suit competition.
So did they all do 1 piece or 2 pieces?
They all did 1 piece, but it wouldn't have been a hoot if they did 2. That would have been crazy.
Yeah. Bears and Speedos are always a good sight, yes. Mm-hmm.
What was that?
Oh, Bears and Speedos or Bears and swimsuits are always hot.
Yeah, actually, we had a representative who actually manhandlers from Canada came down and do you know manhandlers?
What are manhandlers?
Manhandlers. They're actually a custom swimsuit company from Canada. They actually came down and did some swimsuits for the Bears and stuff, which was very nice.
Okay.
They looked very good in them.
Yeah, we got somebody else we need to go talk to.
Yes, interesting.
Yeah,
manhandlers.
Canada. You got to look them up. They're great. You can make great singlets and swimsuits. So, and then let's see. Saturday evening, then they were judged in what we call bear wear, what you would normally wear in a bar situation. And then gear wear, which would be like fetish wear and stuff that they felt comfortable in and what they were into. And then, of course, the last question to answer, it's that world peace question.
World peace questions.
The world peace question. And I actually had a bear who said what the answer to the question was world peace. I'm not lying.
Oh, God.
Yeah,
world
and they
peace.
won.
And they won. They won. And it was Tony. Oh my God.
That would be Tony. So they won a world peace.
All right.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. So no, it was a great event, and it was great.
Well, it sounds like the competition is a lot of fun. If anybody that's listening that listens to us in the New York area, how would they apply for next year? Or how
actually, yep, good question. They can go to a couple spots. They can go right to Mr. New York State Bear and Cub at Gmail, or they can write to Mr. New York State Cub, Bear and Cub at gmail.com. Excuse me.
Okay.
Or they can go to the website, which is Mr. New York State BearandCub.com.
Okay.
We also have Facebook. You can go to Mr. New York State Bear and Cub on Facebook. Or you can write in. Both these gentlemen have their own Facebook. Mr. New York State Cub, Mr. New York State Bear, Facebook.
Okay.
Awesome.
Well, that's cool.
Definitely. Information is out there. And these guys will be out at parties, throughout the year. They both, part of the title was they both have to each sponsor a fundraiser for their own charity of choice. So those will be coming up, I believe, here in the fall.
That's great.
So,
Well, cool. So, guys, if you want to register, we'll post if you want to find out some more information about the event, we'll post all those links on the website so everybody can go hit those up and find them there too as well. So
yes, we'll put them on the website.
Definitely.
Yeah. Well, Chris, thank you for being on the show. Are you enjoying B-Town?
I am enjoying B-Town. This is actually my 3rd year, so I'm not averse to that.
Okay, our standard question here is: have you been to the Dick Dock yet?
No.
Not
Out
yet.
of all 3 years, I have never been to the Dick Dog.
What? What?
I'm not
What?
lying. I swear to God, I've never been to the Dick Dog. I walked past it,
Walk
and I've
past.
seen people underneath, but I have never been to the Dick Dog.
Right. Okay.
See, Maynard, Maynard, we've got to go. We got to go.
We really
check it
gotta
out,
go
'cause
one
we
of these
hear all
days.
the Dick Doc stories. So
All
I
this
know
time.
there are a ton of Dick Dog stories, but I'm sorry, I don't have one for you.
darn. Oh well. Well, Chris, thank you again for
Thank
being
you.
on the show.
Thank you so
for
much.
working and putting all this together, and all the people that work
Thank you very much.
behind you or up under you, however you want to state it, getting it all together. So, and thank you guys for being on the show.
Thank you so
Thank
much.
you so much for having us. We really appreciate it. Thank you.
Okay.
Whew! That was a
Let Tony
whirlwind.
hoot.
I know. Oh my God, these guys are great. Tony and Chuck and Chris. Oh my God, these New Yorkers. It's awesome. Wow. Anyway, so that was interview with the interview with Chuck, Tony, and Chris. Chuck is the Mr. New York State Cub, and Tony is the Mr. New York State Bear, and Chris is the organizer of the event. So
Yeah, who's apparently hot, but he has a boyfriend, so you can't hit that.
Oh yeah. God, they're all hot. Oh my God.
I'll have to go once we're up here. I'll have to go pull them all up on Facebook. So.
I know. Yeah.
Well, Chuck, I've seen Chuck, but I haven't seen Tony's pic and I haven't seen any pictures of
So
Chris. So.
cute. They're so yummy. Anyway, okay. So thank you guys for being in the show. I'm sure you guys are watching this already by now. All right. So I guess that's it. That's a full show, right? I guess we.
That's a full show.
Yeah.
Well, good.
Anything
That
else?
was easy. I like it when they're easy.
Yes. That's right.
Except for the telephone difficulties, I think.
Yeah, we were screwing up somehow. The Ray's internets are, I don't know.
Oh, the internet or Skype or something
Skype.
going on.
I think it's Skype. It may be Skype because Microsoft took over. Maybe that's the case. Okay, so thank you guys for watching and listening. If you guys have any comments, send your emails to show@bearpodcast.com.
Or you can give us a call and leave a voice message on. I screw this up all the time. Oh my God!
All the time, right? All the
I've been
time.
doing this show for what, 4.5 years?
Yeah, I know. Well,
Give us a call at 206-222-2327. That's 206-222-BEAR. Leave us a voicemail and we'll play it on the show. Don't forget the anniversary show is coming up here pretty quick in August. So leave us some voicemails about if you're a regular listener, been listening to the show and tell us what you think.
yes.
And
if you've been to the Dick Doc, let us know.
we want Dick Doc stories, especially
Let
if
us
you're
Dick Doc stories.
And if you've seen Chris, Tony, or Chuck at the Dick Doc, who we didn't get any good stories out of, let us know.
That's right. And go to the official website at bearpodcast.com. You can also comment there and subscribe via iTunes and follow us on Facebook and Twitter. Wow, this is a fun show. Wow, that's great. I can't wait for when this gets out. Okay, thank you everyone for watching and listening, and we will catch you guys on the next episode of Bear Podcast. Many wolves and many hugs.
Woof, what a bear. Podcast your ass. Woof, what a bear. Woof, what a bear. Podcast your ass. Woof, what a bear. Woof, what a bear. Podcast your ass. Woof, what a bear.
Well, you guys are all hot. Oh my God.
Well, thank you. I think I love you.
Oh my God, I'm looking at his pictures. Oh, they look so fabulous. I did too.
Oh,
So,
you got an Asian background.
yes, I am.
Oh,
Yes,
Mm-hmm.
he's Filipino.
you're hot.
Oh.
I just turned into a rice queen.
Oh my God, it's a rice queen. All right.
I got
No,
more damn
just-
competition, Maynard. Thanks.
Do they have rice queen competition?